Guys, Britto here, welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are back in No Man's Land for another episode, where today it's finally not snowy and it's finally not rock hard ground, so we can actually come into here, jump in our truck, go and head into our dozer and do some road work down at the sawmill. Guys down there are pretty keen on us getting in and getting the road pushed in and that sort of stuff, so I think we're going to head down there straight away. Kids are still in bed, the wife's still in bed. It's nice and early, day number 2 here in a brand new year for us, so we can get down there and get this job done. We might be able to come back and have lunch with the family, and we won't be going for a swim today. It's still too bloody cold, but at least the kids can go outside, have a bit of a play. It's not snowing anymore. It's still, at the moment it's only 3 degrees, so it's still pretty cool, but it's supposed to be warming up today to, you know, about 8 or 9 degrees. I think the highest temp was going to be today, so it's not going to be overly hot, but kids might still be able to get outside and have a bit of a play and that sort of thing. So, alright, so heading down here to the sawmill, get this road pushed in for the guys down here. They want, they did say they wanted a bit of room around the back to park trucks and that sort of stuff. For when guys sort of, you know, need to pull up and have a nap or whatever after they've brought in a load of logs, if they, you know, can't drive back home straight away. Right, let's get our blade on the ground. There we go. So he said he wanted us to stay inside the tree on this side, so we sort of start here, head around the back. He said he wanted maybe, say, 5 blade widths around the back. So I think he said about 15-20 meters. So the blade's about 4 meters wide. So about 5 blade widths will be 20 meters. So should be able to do that for him. He also said stay inside both the trees around either side, and then push in a bit of a road up this way and then sort of down that way a little bit. He said he'll just leave the road up to me. I think we should do like a bit of a decent curve like this. At least it'll give the trucks, you know, a bit of room to be able to turn in and that sort of stuff. I think that'll be better than making it sort of one entrance sort of up there or whatever. I think doing it this way will be a little bit better. Right, so this whole area at the front we're going to fill in. Get this pushed in around this side here. He said he's going to get the local landscaping company to come on in and throw some dirt down out the front for the road, and then potentially throw in some gravel for, you know, the parking bay out the back and a little bit of the area at the front. So that's one thing that they're going to sort out themselves. I have actually did get a phone call from the local landscaping company. They've asked if we could potentially clear out of an area of land for them to come in and set up their own landscaping company here in No Man's Land. So I told them I'd cleared out a little bit of land over here where those trees were before, which is not too far from the sawmill. So they were coming down to the sawmill today to check out what sort of job needed to be done down here, and he said he'll go over and check and see if it's a suitable location for them. I'm pretty sure it will be, but it can't hurt for them to make sure that's what they want before they, you know, decide yes or no. So he said he'll probably try and give me a call later this evening and let me know if we need to go over there and push in a little bit of a road for him, and get a nice level pad for them to start building their workshop and throwing up some fences and that sort of stuff. So it's one thing we've got to do, and I think over there, as I said, that's the area that we cleaned out last with the trees. Potentially might be more clearing out needed over there. We've returned the excavator back to the shop. We just didn't want to have it for, you know, too many weeks and days and months and whatever else without actually using it, so I've returned it back to the shop. But we can buy it, well, we can lease it again if we need to. The shop owners obviously got it back and taken it away, but he said it's only a matter of making a phone call and getting it delivered the very next morning, and we should be able to have it the next day to be able to use if needed. So that's one thing if we need to clear some more trees for the landscaping company, but I'm hoping they've got enough room down there we don't have to worry too much, but you never know. I think this will be the last blade out the back here, just to give them some room. He did say he wasn't sure whether he was going to get some fences put in or not. Probably doesn't really need any, there's not many people around here and it's a sawmill. But I guess it's really up to him on whether he wants fences or not. But we can clear the land as good as we can, and then he can decide whether he actually wants to throw up fences or not. But we can get it level enough for the landscaping company to come in and throw down their gravel and potentially build the fences as they sort of need them. Alright, so we'll do a run around the front. I've got to touch up that little side over there as well, and then work out how we're going to do the road at the front here. Probably like it to come and curve back in a little bit, but I don't know. We'll have to wait till we start pushing in over there and see what happens. See what I can sort of come up with and see what sort of makes more sense in a truckie's point of view, for them being able to get in and out, pretty easily. It's probably the most important thing, making it easy for the trucks to get in and out to the sawmill, because we're eventually going to be, one of those truckies bringing wood in and out, or bringing wood in, I guess. So we want to make sure it's suitable for not just us, but for all the other guys that are going to start bringing logs in. There's plenty of forest around here in no man's land and local areas that they're going to be cleared out pretty soon, so this sawmill might get quite busy. Yeah, so that area, I think it was the area just over there that we cleaned out. Cleared out a little bit of a spot, so should work for them. Hoping it's suitable, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. It's still quite early in the morning. Still got to wait for the sun to rise to get a bit better view of the ground. Missing a few bits here and there, but it's just normal, I guess. So a few people have commented and said, why do you bother pushing in the roads like this when you can just paint the texture? For realism, I guess. This is no man's land. No one's worked this land for years, so the land's going to be extremely tough and hard, and we need to push it in, plough it in, get it level so the landscape company can come through and have a level working area to throw some gravel down and get it nice and neat, especially for the fields. Like, we can't just go and cultivate and seed a field that's rock hard and hasn't been used for years. Like, it's just, the equipment's not going to work, everything's just going to end up get break down and everything. So it's pretty much the reason behind it. Let's have a look. So today, yeah, it's about 9 degrees. Can't really plant anything today. Hopefully tomorrow we might be able to get some stuff into the ground. I don't know, we're going to have to wait and see. We've got our salt factory still working over there. I think I've got a total of 4 pallets loaded up onto the trailer. So once that's finished making another 2 pallets, we'll get that loaded up and we'll bring it back home and store it somewhere until we need to take it to the sausage factory, which is still a little way away yet. Hopefully before the end of the year we can make that happen, but it's going to be a little way away yet before we can get the money in our pocket. But with the landscape company coming in over here, we're not going to be doing that for free. We are going to be charging them money to level the ground out. We need to come back through and cut down some more trees and stuff. We're going to be charging them for that as well, so I have to wait for that phone call tonight and see what the guys want to go with. Whether they like that area or they want to go somewhere else. It's completely up to them. So I think we'll just push this whole area in here, which gives us a huge access to get in and out of the sawmill, which is going to work pretty good. They're still going to, I think they're going to throw some fences up, maybe just around the sides and around the back. I'm not 100% sure. That's what he was talking about doing, but I really don't know what his plans are going to be. I really don't think it needs it, but then again I think, you know, just to make it look better, at least some fences around the sides and around the back would actually make it look a bit, I don't know, a bit more, I guess, reputable than just having it in a big open space and not much going on. So if you guys have asked where I get this mod from, the dozer, the logging machines, all that sort of stuff, I've told everybody 1,000 times already, but I'll mention it again. FDR logging. You can either just Google that or look for him on YouTube. He does all these mods. He's got a huge update coming soon to all the mods as well, so potentially a lot of new things as well. So check out his website. I think it's just fdrlogging.com. Don't quote me on it. As I said, Google it, check him out on YouTube, all that sort of stuff if you want this sort of equipment. It's not available on PS4, Xbox, etc. It's PC only. Yeah, that's where it is. Any future requests for mods and stuff are all going to be ignored. It does get quite frustrating being a YouTuber and having everybody ask the same question 24/7 with mods. What's this mod? What's that mod? Where do I get this? Where do I get that? I posted about that on my channel before. I just search certain mod websites every single day. So FS19.net, Farming Simulator 19mods.com, the mod hub, FS19 mod hub. I search them every day for new mods, so I don't go asking, you know, all the other YouTubers out there where they get mods from. I just go and have a look for them myself. So I would love to put a list together of where I get everything and links to all the mods, but it's going to take too long. If I had have done it from day one, then it would be fine, but at the moment it's just not going to happen. I just don't have the time or the patience to get it done, to be honest. Alright, so that's pretty much that going to be done, I think. There's really not much else to do around here after that. So we'll lift the blade up, we'll go for a quick run around the back again. We're going to have to throw the dozer up back up onto the trailer, but we'll have a look and make sure that it all looks pretty good. He said he wanted both those trees left here, so we're not going to touch those. I think that's plenty of room for the trucks to come around and turn and, you know, line up here as they need to. We only get 2 trucks down here. Maybe 3 if you're lucky, but you know, that's all he asked for. So right, I think we need to back on here, don't we? I think I found if I drive on, it weighs it down too much at the back, not at the front. Alright, put the blade on the ground a little bit. There we go. Right, jump back in our pickup, and we'll take this guy home. Right, we might go for a quick sticky beak over here. If I bring up the map, it was just here that we cleared out the space. So literally just here, you can see there's a few stumps still left behind. So I think, where's the road? The road's like all over here. So this area here, ooh, still stumps everywhere. That's thrown our dozer around a little bit. Need to come back through and clear the stumps. The road is here, so we're probably going to need to push the road in for them. Clear some stumps and push in an area for them to build, but I think definitely in this area here would be good for them. But they're going to have to keep an eye out for if they like that area or want to go somewhere else. They did say something about a flat area near the shop, and I said no, I'm not doing that. That's my area already pre-organised with the council for me to build the factories that I need. So he's a little bit frustrated, but you know, we got in first. We've been helping the council a lot, so they've already locked that land in for us, which is really good. Alright, so we'll bring this guy back home. I'm going to have to get this dozer off the back and put it back on again because it's going to fall off otherwise. It's pretty close to falling off now actually. We might do it now before we go too much further. I'll just fix this guy up. If we can actually get it off here. Scraping a little bit, but go get it put back on nice and neat where it was in the first place before we hit all those stumps. Alright, we'll head around this way, give it a bit of a wash, and we'll swing around and refuel it too. I don't think it really needs a service. I think she's pretty good. We'll just give it a good old wash, fill it up with fuel, and then it'll be ready for maybe tomorrow, maybe a couple of days when landscaping company decides to get back to me. They said they've got money to burn, so money in their pocket, ready to spend on getting a new area built here. They said there's a lot of future development going on here in No Man's Land, and a lot of other local areas around here in Texas. So they certainly want a landscaping company sort of in the middle of all of the areas, which they thought that No Man's Land was sort of perfect. And not too far from the main road up there near the shop and that sort of thing. So fingers crossed they can find somewhere they want to go and can make some money out of them. That'll be nice. Right, throw that back. Let's swing around to our fuel tank that's just around here. Jump back in the dozer, get it fueled back up. And then, didn't take much fuel at all. Should be able to take it back, and I don't know where we're going to store it at the moment. Sort of just got stuff everywhere. One thing I was thinking of was looking at our pigs. 12 and 48. I'm thinking I might take the 12 out of that side, I think they are, and put it in the other side and just have that as an empty barn for now. I don't see the point in having two split ones at the moment. Better off just putting them in the one, and that way it's just a little bit easier to take care of. So we'll stick this down here, don't run into the toilet. Alright, there we go. Might head to the shop and see what sort of transport trailers they've got available, I guess. So I want to get the pigs from there to this side. Just going to make more sense. We've only got one side to worry about, then we don't have to be going in and out both sides and back to front and all that sort of thing. So we'll head down past our BGA, which isn't being used at the moment. She's all shut down and turned off. We've got nothing to put in there at the moment. We're just coming back from winter, so plenty of slurry in there though, so we need to organise a slurry spreader as well at some stage. This area is beautiful here through here. Some flowers have started to grow around all the houses and stuff. That's beautiful. So a huge thank you to the person, I can't remember who it was, that said that you can actually paint flowers in. That's definitely a good addition. So this is the area here that I was talking about, just to the right here. This is the area that they wanted, but no, that's ours for our sausage factory and meat factory in the future. So they're not getting it at the moment. I do know, as I said, that there's a land trade company that wants to come here as well, so that's another job that we could possibly pick up and take care of. So let's actually let's shut our truck down just in case we're in here for a little while. Right, into here, let's go animal transport. It takes 9 pigs from this one. That's probably the best we're going to get at the moment for what we've got. Like, we don't have a truck yet, so eventually we will get a truck, certainly on the cards. This is just going to allow us to move the pigs around as we need to, and then once we get the sausage factory, we can move the pigs around as well with this thing. But eventually, truck and trailer is going to be the way to go, so we can move more than just one lot of 9 at a time, which would be really good to do. Ooh, this thing is quite hairy sometimes, this truck. So the Land Trade Company was still, as far as I know, still in the process of discussing with the council what area that they want to build in. From what I've heard from the council, the guy that sort of rings me and just keeps me informed of what's going on, he said that they really don't care where they put their area here in no man's land. Somewhere closer to the highway would be good, they said, because obviously people from other areas are going to be able to come in here and sell their grains and all that sort of stuff to them as well. But I don't know where the council sort of wants them to go, because I think there's already one sell point down there, so they don't really want two sell points too close to each other. So potentially it might be down here, you know, up the northern end of no man's land, which isn't a good thing for them, but you know, it'd be a good thing for us. A bit of competition in the area, which would be good. Right, let's back this guy up. Let's open the door. Let's take a lot of these guys out. There we go. Oops. Need to actually confirm it first. There we go. Get some piggies in the back. We'll move them over to here. That'll just make it so we can clean that pigsty out completely and just leave it empty for, you know, when the time comes that we start to have way too many pigs. What I want to do as well is maybe get a bit of a screenshot. Yeah, something like that'll do. Alright, move all these guys over. They're not worth much money, as you can see, but it's going to make it a lot easier for us. Hopefully none of those guys try and escape, otherwise we'll be in trouble. Head over to this one quickly, get the rest of these guys out. Means we're going to have to pick up that manure and that sort of stuff and throw it into a trailer. Get that taken up. Get that taken up to the housing estate to throw into the greenhouses for the guys up there to start doing their tomatoes and stuff. Right, bang, there we go. So that's full now. Well, not full, but they're all on the one side, which makes it so much better. Alright, shut that door. Alright, so she's chockers. Chocker block full. They come into here, the pig barn is empty, so that'll stay like that for now. We just need to... We are a bit noisy in the background. We need to fill everything back up again. We've got a little bit of manure, not a massive amount, but there's a little bit of manure in there. Right, so we're going... We might even go and stick this trailer inside that barn. Don't really have anywhere else to put it at the moment. I don't think it'll fit in our workshop back at home. Or a little garage. It's not really a workshop, I guess. It's a little garage. I don't think it'll fit in there. It's way too long. So if we just leave it in here, leave everything open for now, because we need to obviously come back through and clean everything. If we head down here and grab this other trailer, we should be able to load it up with manure, I think. We can take this up. Right, so the trailer's definitely empty. I know some people asked where my soybeans were, if they were in here. Definitely empty. Let's go into here. Refill. Yeah, 31,000 litres of soybeans. What's the current price? Actually, I haven't checked that today. 2354, which is pretty good. Where are we here? Soybeans. Yeah, so we're still a little bit off where we could be, but it's not bad. But it still shows up as being empty up here, which is not great, but I guess it is what it is. Let's back this trailer in here. Try not to hit this tree. That way we can load it up pretty easily, hopefully. Right, run back down. We'll grab our John Deere and we'll grab our bucket. We'll start to fill him up and then we can take him up and dump him off. We're going to need some water as well. I think there's water There might be a water tower up there or something. I think I remember building or throwing in a water tank or something for them. Not 100% sure, so we'll have to go up and have a look at that. See if it's actually something up there that we can actually use. Right, so we'll head up here, we'll unhook our pallet forks off the front. Stick it there. Oops, they fell over. We'll have to fix those up. Grab our bucket. Whoop. Don't really need the front weight on the back here, but I'll leave it on there anyway. Might as well, otherwise we'll forget. Right, start to load this trailer up. I don't know if we can actually sell the manure anywhere here either. I think maybe our BGA plant will take manure, but I don't really know how much we'll actually make out of it. Right, no, it's not quite empty, but that'll do. That'll be enough for us to empty out that manure pit. Spilled some poo on the ground. Oh well, it can stay there. Give the birds something to eat, I suppose. Right, so definitely need some straw in there pretty quickly because looks like they're getting kind of low just by looking at it. There's not much straw left on the ground at all. Right, so we'll bring the truck over and get this loaded up. It's only 2,500 litres. I think both of the greenhouses, from what I've been told by the locals up there, take about 6,000 litres of manure. So I don't think we're going to have enough to fill them, but at least it'll be something to get them started. Also going to have to go back up there with our water tank as well and move their water over for them. Help take care of the locals. You know, we want to be part of the local community. It is, after all, the community that we're making, so certainly want to be involved as much as we can. Oop, did I throw some on the ground again? No, not quite. Oh, we did actually. Oh, I keep spilling it. Literally throwing poop everywhere. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can't pick up this little bit. It's on the ground here. It's half a bucket's worth that we threw on the ground. There's going to be another couple of buckets, I think, in here. Oh, no, maybe not. That's it. She's all empty. So I have to go and dump this off. We'll have to come and give the trailer a bit of a washout. And then start to move our grains and stuff around. I don't think we can get the grains from out of that one. But we can come through and load up some more grains into here to keep these pigs on this side happy. Which is probably the main thing at the moment because there's no pigs on the other side anymore. Oop. Watch out for that door. I swear we're going to cause some serious damage to either ourselves or the barn one of these days. Right, let's get that filled up. So I've only just got, or just shy of 6,000 litres of manure. Let's have a quick look. Can we actually sell manure anywhere? No, the biogas plant, $1,200. Whoa. You know, that's a good, you know, $7,000 worth of manure we've got here that we're giving to these guys for free. God, I hope they appreciate it. It's quite a valuable little commodity, a little bit of pig poo. These well manicured lawns, no grass in sight. No, there's no water tank here actually. Alright, well we'll have to bring up our own water, I think. So we'll have to, one, try and reverse properly, but just drop 3,000 litres off to this side, and 3,000 off to the other, I think, or roughly. As good as we can get, I think. We just need to bring some water up, and they should be good to go. Alright, beautiful. Wonder if I've got enough room. What's going to be tight? Should just have enough room to get around through here. Yep, perfect. Alright, we'll go and unhook this trailer down near our little workshop so we can give it a bit of a wash inside and out before we go moving some grains around. I might get some grains moved around in between episodes to get these guys a little bit higher up. Water pump's fine, the straw's now full. Everything else is good. All this... Why does it still tell me there's manure in there? There's no manure in there, we've taken it all out. Oh, it's telling me there's manure in there, but there's not. Oh well, might just need a bit of time for it to deregister or something, I don't know. Right, so we'll drop this guy off here. We should get the kids out, get the kids down to wash it. Although it is, no, it's minus 2 degrees, I don't think I want the kids out playing with the high pressure hose, minus 2 degrees. Knowing what I was like when I was a kid, I probably would be spraying my brother and sister just to, you know, shit stir them a little bit. We'll head back this way and grab our water trailer from up here. Still got to get the landscaping company in to fix these roads as well. Where are we going? Now there's still only the 4 pallets we've got at the moment. How much water have they got in there? They've still got plenty of water in there. Let's just dump off what else they can take. Not too much, I don't think. Oh no, they'll take it all. That's good. I think they might take 16,000 litres, so we'll we should be able to grab some water from the little pond area that we put in up here at this housing estate. Hopefully we can grab some water from there and throw some into the greenhouses. So that manure is worth a decent amount of money. That's yeah, kind of gonna have to reevaluate what we're doing up here. Maybe we could throw in a set of belts down there and just belt load straight into a trailer and just dump it and sell it. Make money that way instead of giving it to these guys for free. I know we sort of had an agreement with them, but didn't really realise how valuable it was at that time. Hopefully there's enough water in here for us to be able to get water out. I don't think there is. No, not quite. Not quite enough water. Alright, let's have a look. See if we can't yeah, we'll throw them in their own little water station. Why not? Can't hurt. At least I know they're going to have water at all times then. Alright, let's go. Come on, get out of here. Go and fill it up. Actually, or do we need to? I don't know. I just thought there was any water in there though. It looks completely empty. Right, we might need to reevaluate that, unfortunately. We'll throw, what, 3,500 litres in there. There we go. Yeah, tomatoes started growing straight away. How cool is that? And then, was it there lemons or onions or something on this side? Quite awesome. At least we know they've got what they need. So, right out guys, I'll take this stuff back home and might go and see the kids for a little while and see if we can come up with any other stuff to do today. We just have to wait for it to heat up a little bit before we can go planting any crops and stuff, but I guess we'll just see what the day brings, if anything happens today or not. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the series so far and any future ideas. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.